Wow, what a game. Second ever NFL game played in Brazil and was streamed for free on YouTube. What did we just witness?
We just witnessed history, Jules. A Thursday and Friday game to start the year was cool, but we're on to Sunday.
Let's get on to Sunday.
So leave us a comment on what you thought of that Chargers versus Chiefs game.
Football is back, so we have to hop and run through the rest of week one right now. Let's get on to it.
Yes, we are going to go over every and each matchup, give our thoughts, quick thoughts that is, make some quick points as well, and just celebrate the return of the game we all love, and that's football. Let's get into it.
Tampa Bay, Atlanta.
Week one slates up. Week one
One thought, Rob.
of games.
One thought, and who do you have?
Oh, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my former second team that I played for, Jules.
Your side piece?
Yes, my side piece team. Yes, that is correct.
That you fell in love with.
That's a great way to.
You can't fall in love with the side piece.
No, but I just broke up with the side piece.
You just broke up
in the last 2 months, and now I'm back to being a Patriot. I just remarried Patriot Nation. So
that's love.
Yes, that is true love right there. I tried out the side piece, didn't like it, and now I'm back.
No, you liked it. It's just you guys grew apart.
We grew apart.
You grew apart.
We're still friends. We're just friends.
You still love having sex.
Yes. No. That's still being a side piece.
Okay.
We're just friends now.
Right.
We're just friends. So I'm going with the Tampa Bay Bucks. I mean, they got a core that's been there, a foundation that's been there for a long time. The Atlanta Falcons, they're all over the place. Penix is his first first opening of the NFL season, career start. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, too good of a wide receiver corpse as well. They're going to put up some serious points.
You know, I'm really excited to see what this Atlanta Falcons team looks like with Penix at quarterback. Like, he looked pretty good last year at the end. At the end of the season, he looked pretty good. I want to see him. How is he going to look after having a full off season, knowing he's the guy, building rapport with receivers in practice? Drake London has Bijan Robinson for a great running back. Like, there's a lot of good pieces in Atlanta. They should be good.
There is a lot.
They should be good.
There is a lot. They should be. But
I'm going with the Tampa Bay Bucks as well.
Now we're talking. Jules loves my side piece as well. But Atlanta Falcons, yes, a lot of great talent. But I just feel like they don't know how to utilize that talent. Let's move on. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Jules, what do you got?
I'm excited for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Me too.
Because this is the first offseason that we get to see. This is the first offseason that they've had like a healthy offseason without distractions on the offensive side of the ball. They've had the Hendrickson distraction contract, which they settled.
The second or first round pick defensive end as well.
Yeah, they had that on defense. They settled both of those. But on offense, they played in the preseason this year for the first time ever. What have they struggled with the most in the last forever? Starting the season. I think they're 1-11 the first 2 weeks under Zach Taylor or something like that. They've been really bad. And the one thing that hurts them always at the end of the year is how they start the season, because every game in the National Football League is when it's life or death. Every game, because it could come back to bite you in the ass, week 16, 17, when you may have tricked off a game, but you need that game because you're a half game out. So I want to see how they start. They practiced really hard this year, it seems. Jamar Chase looked like a monster. Higgins is already a monster. I want to see how they start. I think they're going to start fast. I'm going with Cincinnati.
Yes, points well said. If you remember, the Cincinnati Bengals didn't make the playoffs last year. They missed by one game. Why? Because they lost a season opener to the New England Patriots last year, in which it was a game they should have never lost.
They lost the first two, I think.
I am excited.
0-4.
Just like you, Julian, to see how fast the Cincinnati Bengals start. And let me tell you, Jamar Chase is going to be spectacular this year. Just watching him in preseason, this dude is an absolute freak of nature. Just to see how athletic he is, how big he is, and just the way he's moving. I can't wait to watch him. He's been phenomenal already throughout his career, but I think he's even taking it up another notch. Cincinnati Bengals want the Browns. The Browns will still brown. You can't have Joe Flacco as your franchise quarterback when it's a team that hasn't even won in years.
Kind of like Flacco.
I love Flacco, but Flacco needs to be on a team that has a chance to make it to the Super Bowl, not a team that has a chance to be average. Let's go. Next game. Miami at Indianapolis.
Ooh, Miami.
These are two teams that, have a lot of hype, but never live up to the hype. That did live up to the hype. That all fallen down now. They got great players, great talent all over the place, and they just can't figure it out totally. What do you got, Jules?
I want to see Daniel Jones and his resurgence with the Indianapolis Colts.
Faster, come on. Just like the Colts. They need, just like the Cincinnati Bengals, they need to be faster.
They got to be faster, but I want to see Steichen and Daniel Jones and how they get going. And that whole operation. They have great players in Indianapolis. I can't bet on Miami right now. It's too noisy out there with so many things going on. It's a headline that Tyreek Hill's not a captain now. There's a headline that there's this. There's always something with Miami that we're talking about. And Tua's I'm terrified that he's one hit away.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not just being hurt, not to being knocked out. And that's a huge part of their team.
The Miami Dolphins are like the Miami nightlife there. It's great for a night. And then all of a sudden you have a 4-day hangover and you're like, what the heck did I do with my life? Also, Tua one hit away from who knows what's going to happen. He may be out for his career. So that is the Miami
I'm going with
Dolphins.
Indy.
Let's go with Indy. Tyler Warren. I think he's going to be a beast as well. Rookie sensation at the tight end position.
Next game, Las Vegas at New England. Ooh.
Oh, man. Oh, is
Tom going to go?
Is Tom going to play?
Is Tom going to wear a white jacket? Is he going to wear a white Raiders jacket in Foxborough?
That would be really weird. He couldn't do that.
He can't do that.
No.
He's not going to do
it.
He's working. He works.
Oh, yeah. He's calling the Cincinnati Bengals.
He's calling the game.
No, he's calling the New York Giants game versus the Washington Commanders.
All right, there you go.
All right. I say Christian Gonzalez is out, which is a tough loss for the New England Patriots. But I'm still going with the Patriots. They're going to win 17-14. Just
ooh. I think they're gonna you know what? Geno Smith, I'm excited to see what he does with paired back up with Pete Carroll. They did some good stuff in Seattle. They were a very competitive football team. They're gonna look like a pro football team, but so are the Patriots. This is the debut of Vrabel and the gang. Drake May, year 2. New draft picks, Will Campbell, Trayvon Henderson. How are they going to do? They got a lot of stuff going. We haven't even talked about the defensive additions that the Patriots have had all offseason, which they've spent a lot of money on a lot of good players that Vrabel knows works in Vrabel's scheme. So I'm excited to see this operation. I'm going with New England as well.
Yes, I think the ball is going to be moved on both sides, with both teams on the offense side of the ball. But I don't think either team knows how to score yet.
Jacoby Myers' revenge game.
He doesn't even want to be there.
I know, but
but it's still revenge game.
You know what?
Let's go. Let's move on.
Move on.
Let's move on. They
should have kept him.
Game. Arizona at New Orleans. I don't think anyone's really paying attention to these two teams, but we're still going to go over it. New Orleans, who knows what their quarterback situation is. Arizona Cardinals got Kyler Murray. So I'm just going with the Arizona Cardinals for that factor because the Saints don't even know who their starting quarterback is.
Dude, Arizona drafted a whole bunch of defensive guys. Arizona with Gannon, they've drafted a lot of defensive guys. He's a defensive coach. And Kyler Murray's won a lot of ball games. For as much as we shit on him, he's still a competitive. He's like the scary dude that if he puts it together for the weekend, they're going to beat your ass. They don't always do that, but if they can continue to change their offense and if they can continue to change their team to like a defensive team and then allow Kyler to become kind of like Russell Wilson with the Legion of Boom, where he can methodically get you down the drive, maybe scramble for a long third. That's a good recipe for some success. They got a lot of good stuff going. I'm going with Arizona this week. I just don't know. Kellen Moore, who's he going to coach?
Arizona has a solid product. Can they get over the hump this year?
They're always competitive though. You know what I mean? They got more players going in to Gannon's scheme. So I think it's going to be They're going to be tough.
All right, next game, Jules. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the New York Jets. Kind of Aaron Rodgers' revenge game, but as Aaron Rodgers says, it's just another game, which that's a pro speaking. We would say the same thing when we were on the Patriots, whenever we were playing a rival or if it was a big game that was getting hyped. It's just another game. I like what Aaron Rodgers said. He's not buying into the hype, but I'm definitely going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. They got a solid product. They're always a winning team. The Jets, I think they're all over the place still with the new head coach, Justin Fields as a quarterback. Justin Fields, great quarterback, not a franchise quarterback, but a great filler for an organization. I think he's going to be a filler for the New York Jets for just a couple years. I don't think that he'll be there long term, but Pittsburgh Steelers it is. They got too many weapons. Aaron Rodgers is going to come out firing.
Well,
what do you think, Jules?
What did you said who?
I said
who's your
Pittsburgh
quarterback?
Steelers.
He's not long term.
I said Justin Fields is just a filler for the New York Jets right now for the next 2 or 3 years.
Maybe
I don't think he'll be a long-term project for them.
But maybe this is a revenge game. You talked about Aaron Rodgers. Maybe this is a revenge game for Justin Fields.
Oh yeah, that's a great point. I forgot about that.
He played with Steelers. He practiced against the Steelers all last year with their scout team once Russell took it. He knows that Steelers defense. Aaron Glenn's got this team. We haven't heard about the Jets. There's been no distractions on the Jets
for a
this
reason.
Year. But that's a good thing, kind of.
Yeah, you're right.
That's kind of a good thing.
Under the radar.
They're flying under the radar.
Great thing.
And I think Aaron Glenn, I like Aaron Glenn. He was a New York Jet when the New York Jets were damn good and they went to the AFC Championship with Parcells. He knows how to win in that city. I'm going with the goddamn New York Jets.
Oh.
Fireman Ed, get your ass up. Let's go.
Julian, calm down. You're a Patriot for life, man.
I am.
Stop talking about the Jets like that.
God.
Yeah, you're not after that. I don't know if you're.
We talk about we're
loyal.
Jets fans too. Every time we played them, we got our best stats, and it was a guaranteed win. So I love the Jets.
You're right. Go Jets, baby. Go Jets for that reason.
You get touchdowns all the time against them.
All right, let's move on to the next game. We got the New York Giants at the Washington Commanders.
Ooh, this is a sneaky, insane
And I
game.
love Dable. I've always talked about it. He was one of my favorite tight end coaches of all time. He was with me for about 3 years, won a Super Bowl with him. He brings the best out of you. So I think he's going to bring the best out of Russell Wilson. They're going to compete. They're going to be a lot better product than last year. And I think they're going to, answer the bell this year and raise a lot of eyebrows of, ooh, look at that play. Look at them go. The Giants are going to be pretty spectacular, also because of their defensive line, one of the best defensive lines in the game of football. But I don't know if they're going to win. What do you think?
Dude, Jaden Daniels going into year 2. He did a lot of stuff last year.
A lot of great stuff.
Specifically in gotta have it football. 3rd downs, 4th downs, 4-point plays, which is 3rd down in the red area. Those are 4-point plays. You don't get it, you're kicking a field goal. You're losing out on a touchdown. He executed in those at at a veteran type way. He had the best rookie season for an NFL quarterback in the history of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He took a 3-4 win team to the NFC Championship last year. He did that.
Mm-hmm.
This team wasn't supposed to win. I think he's going to be better with Cliff Kingsbury this year. Dan Quinn's got the defense kind of dialed up.
Mm-hmm.
He's always going to have a defense that's competitive, that plays on a string with that Seattle 6 program that they all used to run. Like, I'm excited for them.
Yes.
But that defensive line, like you said, Rob.
Still not good enough, though.
Dexter Lawrence, Abdul, Tunzel, or who's that? Thibodeau. My bad, Thibodeau. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. They got a defensive line that just can't get past the quarterback with this guy. Jalen Daniels can make you always wrong. I'm going with the Washington Commanders. I think it's going to be a very close game. Division games, opening day, a lot of unpredictability, a lot of new wrinkles for teams. I think Jaden Daniels in the Washington. It's going to be a very close game.
I know I was hyping up the New York Giants, and like I said, they're going to be better than last year, but they're still not going to take down the Commanders. So I'm going with the Washington Commanders.
All right, let's go to Carolina and Jacksonville. This barn burner.
Oh, it is a barn burner. There's a lot of hay in this barn that's burning, and they just keep throwing the hay on top of the barn too because there's too much hay, and they just want to keep it burning.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the hay's in the barn.
It is. It sure is.
And I'm on a serious note, I'm excited to see Bryce Young.
Mm-hmm.
They looked like a way better football team last year compared to his rookie year. Bryce Young has gained some confidence. I remember when he was coming out, people were saying this guy's a Steph Curry of football. He's a wizard out there, and you saw a little bit of that wizardry last year. Wizardry.
Wizards.
Hey, you saw a lot of that stuff last year. Regardless, McMillan,
T-Mac, University of Arizona, bear down, Arizona.
Who else they got? The Thomas kid,
Hunter Renfrow. They cut him and then re-signed him.
Renfrow, and they got so I don't know. I'm gonna go with Carolina. I want to see Canales and the boys. Let's build off of last year.
Yes. I think the Carolina Panthers will, handle this situation and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. But I'm excited to finally see the debut of Travis Hunter and see how the Jacksonville Jaguars use Travis Hunter. We will finally get the answers that we've been waiting for. Is he going to be playing on the offensive side of the ball?
Starting receiver.
Is he going to be playing on the defensive side
Third down
of the
package,
ball
red area
as well? How much is he going to play on defense? How much is he going to play on offense? Is it going to change at halftime? We will finally get the answers.
How tired will he be?
But they will not win. And how tired will he be is a great question. And can he handle it going versus NFL talent?
It's heat. Jacksonville. It's hot there.
All right.
It's hot there. All right, let's move on.
Tennessee at Denver.
Denver.
Oh, I'm going Denver. Sean Payton, too legit of a coach, knows his football way too well. Tennessee just doesn't have the talent. Yes, they got the number 1 draft pick, Cam Ward, but that's just not enough for them yet. Bo Nix and Denver Broncos taking them down.
Denver. Everyone loves Denver right now, and I think they're going to be a good football team. Sean Payton has showed he can work with quarterbacks. Bo Nix looked really good last year, but they have a really good defense too. So I think Denver, I'm excited to see Cam Ward. They've been really under the radar as well. I think they're going to be better than what people think as well. But Denver's just kind of like a little snowball that's snowballing right now.
All right, and up next, we got San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks.
This is a game.
I would say San Fran, but it's at Seattle, and it's just one of the loudest stadiums of all time. The 12th man. The 12th man is going to be absolutely popping. The stadium is going to be
Sam Darnold.
Roof. I'm going with San Fran, though, still. Even though I was just talking about the 12th man, how that's going to help. But San Fran is just more of a stable organization. And I like when there's a foundation in an organization. Seattle, they're all over the place. They're going to be They're going to be a better team.
They had a really good defense last year with McDonald.
They're going to be a better team by end of the year. But San Fran is a better team going into week 1 than Seattle. So San Fran.
Ooh, San Fran. Robbie
I like that take. I just said I like it a lot.
Sam Darnold, Smith and Jigba on offense. Is Sam Darnold going to be the Sam Darnold of last year? Or is he going to be the Sam Darnold of seeing ghosts? That was when he was a New York Jet, if you guys
No
remember.
Metcalf either.
Yeah, but that's Smith and Jigba.
Smith and Jigba is pretty legit.
I like him. Yeah. But I'm going to go with San Francisco as well. I've been watching their little Built on YouTube. It's their little like documentary. Yeah. And you forget that they have like Pro Bowlers on every level of the ball.
They do.
They still do. They may not have all of them, but and Brock Purdy, he's a good football player, man. He delivers that football. And he puts it where they want it to put. Now, what's up with Christian McCaffrey? Are we limited?
Already with a calf injury coming into week 1
calves
out of nowhere.
Are associated with the Achilles.
Yes,
I'm going with Seattle. McCaffrey not there. They did sign Robinson.
You just said San Fran, and now you're going Seattle.
I'm going Seattle. The McCaffrey not being there.
The McCaffrey injury is kind of messing with you?
That messing
with everyone.
And it's in the 12th man, bro. 12th man gets loud.
It does.
It's going to be a close game.
Yep.
I
think San Fran wins, but it's going to be a good game.
Really good game.
All right, we got Detroit at Green Bay. It's all about Micah Parsons, obviously, because of one of the biggest trades in history and then the biggest contract to ever be signed by a non-quarterback. But I think Detroit still wins this game, even though the storyline is Micah Parsons. Everyone's forgetting about Aiden Hutchinson. He's the real deal at the defensive end position for the Detroit Lions. The offense is very, very sharp, and it's going to continue for the Lions like it was last year. Lions win this game by 7.
Ooh, by 7?
7.
Rob, Green Bay, so much continuity. Youngest football team last like 3. I hear like they're the youngest football team since I played. And it's the same guys, but they're still the youngest team. They got like so many young guys that have played together for years now. Now you incorporate Golden that they drafted in the first round, first receiver ever taken in the first round for the Green Bay Packers or whatever, something like that.
Yes.
Like, I think he's a weapon. Josh Jacobs, a weapon. Jordan Love, he's still got some. He still needs to learn how to have his drop back pass game, efficient pass game rolling a little more. But I think they're in a good place. I'm scared that Detroit lost both their coordinators. I thought before the Micah Parsons trade, Detroit was going to win the division. Now I'm a cheesehead now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Green Bay.
You look delicious. I want to take a bite.
I'm going Green Bay.
Green Bay?
What kind of cheese would you be if you're?
I would be cheddar cheese. How about you?
American.
Yeah, because you're American.
No, I like that processed shit. And what?
You're right. It does taste the best on
the best on a burger.
Yes,
American cheese.
The best on burgers.
Now let's get to the next matchup: Houston and the Los Angeles Rams. Really good game.
Really good game. I got both of these teams winning their division, but the key difference here is going to be Sean McVay. So I have the Los Angeles Rams beating the Houston Texans.
Man, you had a back injury?
I did.
How old were you when you had the back injury?
I was 19 years old, and then I was 23 years old, and I was 26 years old, and then every age in between all those years, and still to this day.
You weren't 37, are you?
No, I wasn't 37. But I'm 36, and I still have the back injury, but I just fixed it 2 weeks ago. Like I was telling you, like if it aggravates, you got to do the rehab. So if Matthew Stafford was doing the rehab, he should be good to go because I know that's who you're talking about.
I mean, dude, he's got to.
I know he's 37.
I'm scared.
If he did the rehab properly, he should be full go 100%.
There's not like when you jumped up in the air and fell and like smashed your other disc. Like that can't happen potentially because he's compensating with other shit.
He's not jumping. He's just dropping back and he's using his right arm to just unleash the football.
All right. If you say that, I'm going with the LA Rams.
All right. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Buffalo Bills, a rematch of the playoff game last year, which I think Baltimore was the way better team, but it doesn't matter if you're the better team.
Turn the ball over
it's
too
any
much.
Given Sunday, the better team may not play as the better team on that day. And that's why the Buffalo Bills won last year. But I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens. Their run game is just phenomenal. They're a complete football team all over the board. I just don't think that Buffalo has the firepower on the offensive side of the ball right now, and they're going to have to figure it out through the year, even though I got Buffalo going to the Super Bowl and losing in the Super Bowl, but they're going to figure it out after they lose this game to the Ravens.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they got.
We'll see.
They got Cooks, which diced up the Ravens last
cooked
year.
Them up.
I think Josh Allen had under 200 yards throwing last year when they played him in the playoffs because they diced him up with Cooks. Shakir, really good little slot receiver that had a lot of production for them. Think he's going to be good. I think Coleman, with another year in the system, getting those one-on-one matchups outside the number, I think he's begun to win those. Mm-hmm. Now, I get scared with what you said, the run game the Ravens.
You should get
because
scared.
They are light in the box with the Buffalo Bills with that two safety defense they play. But Matt Milano is back. And I'm taking the Buffalo Bills.
I can tell you this though, Bills Mafia is going to win this game because it's Sunday Night Football in Buffalo. Week 1 is going to be popping. It's the last game, last season opener ever to be played. I'm pretty sure is it Highmark Stadium or is it New Era Stadium now? It used to be
Old
Ralph
Orchard,
Wilson Stadium.
Old Buffalo
I just
Bills
know
Stadium.
It's the last season opener at this stadium, which I believe. I always said it was the best football atmosphere in all of the NFL just because of the stadium. And hopefully it stays like that in the new stadium. And just the way the bowl is, the fans are on top of you. They're crazy. It's the best place to play football.
Well, we're going to see.
All right, next game. Minnesota
last game
at Chicago.
Monday Night
Football. You got a new quarterback in J.J. McCarthy for the Minnesota Vikings. First round pick who got injured last year. So is he reliable? Can he sustain a whole entire year? And then you got the first pick of the draft last year for the Chicago Bears. New coach Ben Johnson, who's an offensive genius. Is he going to take Caleb Williams to the next level? I actually think so. I'm going with the Chicago Bears. The Bears are back. They're going to win some games this year. And
how did Minnesota
at a hefty price?
Give me Google real quick. How did Minnesota do last year against Minnesota's defense do against The Detroit Lions last year.
What does this have to do with anything, Jules?
Because B. Flo is the defensive coordinator for those Minnesota Vikings. I want to see how he did against Ben Johnson last year.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Ben Johnson,
I understand. I just
Ben
needed
Johnson's
an explanation, and you gave me an explanation, and I appreciate that.
Detroit, 31 points on that one. Last time they played 31.
Jules, do you really need all this info? These are quick takes. Like, just give a quick take, buddy. Like, this is taking an extra 5 minutes because you got to look up a defense.
31 points both times.
31 points both time. So Ben Johnson knows how to play against B. Flo.
Oh, all right.
But does Caleb Williams?
I see why you were doing all that research. All right. Now it makes sense.
Is Caleb Williams going to be able to execute Ben Johnson's offense against the Vikings and B. Flo's defense?
I think so. That's why I said the Bears.
You're going with the Bears.
The Bears.
I'm going with the Bears too. I think
yeah.
I'm excited to see what Caleb does with Ben Johnson at the helm. I think it's going to be a really close game. And if anyone can get the quarterback going, it's Kevin O'Connell. But I don't know. This is his first game, division opponent in Chicago. Chicago's going to be rocking. I know the defense for Minnesota always comes up with turnovers, but like, I don't know, maybe it's a little different. I was at the preseason game. It was different.
Mm-hmm.
A little different in Chicago right now.
The city of Chicago needs the Bears back to winning games. The NFL needs it. The city needs it. The Bears.
I think I just choked on a bowl of sausage there, Bobs. That's a Chicago accent.
Oh, that was really
the Chicago accent is a little like this.
Sounded like somewhere overseas.
No, it's from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I didn't see it.
All right, well, let's have a
what do I know? What do I know?
Let's have a great week one. Happy week one to everyone. I'm not a poet. I just know it. So glad football is back. So show it.
Yeah.
If you like football talk on YouTube, check out Dudes on Dudes. That's us.
That's the place to be. That's
us.
The place to be. That's the number one play of the week is to follow Dudes on Dudes.
And remember to like and subscribe. Follow us on social at Dudes on Dudes. New episodes drop every Thursday right here on YouTube channel and wherever you get your podcasts.